Hi students, we are moving into the next unit, chemical equilibrium. So in this chapter we are dealing with this, what is chemical equilibrium and certain terms relating with the chemical equilibrium and what are the factors which affecting the chemical equilibrium. So first of all, what is mean by a equilibrium state? Equilibrium state means a state in which there will be a different macroscopic property that is responsible for that is responsible to specify the state of a system, like temperature, pressure, composition, etc. And this microscopic property do not change with time. As a state in which is macroscopic property of a system. This is state. Here we are considering about a system. That system is in a state. At that state there will be a different macroscopic property. That macroscopic property will not change with the time. That is known as equilibrium state. That means there will be a balanced condition between the constituents of a system. That means constituents of a system, that is specifying or different variables that specify the state of the system do not change with the time. Such state can be called true or stable equilibrium. This type of equilibrium state can be or can say true or stable equilibrium only if that balanced state between the constituents of the system can be approached from either direction, that states from different either direction. If it is backward, then we can if that state is undergoing or some chemical change or physical change, then forward direction there will be some chemical change or physical change occur. Then from that backward direction also we have to obtain that balanced condition. Then only we can say that it is in an equilibrium state. So this equilibrium state is obtained or attained only by the equalization of the rate of these two opposing processes occurs simultaneously without either process being ceased. That means if there is a backward or forward reaction, this backward and forward reaction rate will be occur simultaneously, and also that any process or backward or either backward or forward process don't or it not to be ceased. Then only this equilibrium state will attain. So we can say that it is in a dynamic state because there will be a process is continuously happening, but it is just you can see that in a balanced condition. So this equilibrium state can be divided into two types: physical equilibrium and chemical equilibrium. Physical equilibrium means physical state of the matter will not change in that system. Chemical equilibrium means there will involve the chemical changes. So was chemical equilibrium. So in this chapter we are dealing about the chemical equilibrium. Before going to know about this chemical equilibrium, we should have a good idea about what is reversible process. What is reversible process? Reversible process means both means forward or backward direction process is happening. How this happening means, sometime if you are looking on any or any chemical reaction, if you are seeing that all the reactant is not going to convert it into products, it will not, this all reactant will not going to completely converted into product. There will be a equilibrium between there will be some product and also some reactant will remain there. This is maybe because of this reactant will forming product, then for that formed product will be coming back into the reactant form. This type of a reaction is known as reversible process. So reversible process is one which proceed in the forward and backward direction simultaneously to a noticeable extent under the given set of experimental conditions. Some reversible reactions are represented here. If there is a reversible reaction, we can't say it as an equilibrium. That is in equilibrium state, we can say only that this rate of this backward reaction and forward reaction will be equal. Then only we can say it is in a equilibrium state. That means such a reaction is carried out in a closed container. State of equilibrium between reactant and product eventually occur. Then that state is known as chemical equilibrium. Here in these previous examples, you can see that reaction 1, 2, 3 are homogeneous equilibria, and 1, 2, 3 are the homogeneous equilibria that is occur in a gaseous base, because here this all the reactant and product are in a single phase, so it is will be in the homogeneous state. So it is in the homogeneous equilibrium in gaseous state, and the fourth one also a homogeneous system, but that is in the liquid state. But you can see that the fifth one is in heterogeneous, where you can see the solid state and also gaseous state is occurring in this reaction, chemical reaction. So it is in a heterogeneous equilibria will occur. And one thing we have to notice that the chemical reaction should be notated, or this arrow should be in a double-headed arrow. It should be like this. Then only it will be a, we can say that it is in a reversible, it is a reversible reaction. Nature of chemical equilibrium, or for understanding this nature of chemical equilibrium in a reversible reaction, we are just considering a general reaction. A plus B gives C plus D, where A and B is the reactant, that A and B will give C plus D, that is the forward direction, and this product C and D will combine to form A plus B, that is in the backward direction. Initial state, what will happen? The rate of forward reaction will be much greater than that of the reverse reaction. That means backward reaction. However, the rate of forward reaction decreases gradually. Then that time what will happen? This backward reaction will increases, and this backward and reaction certain time, after certain time, this backward and forward and backward reaction will become equal. This equilibrium state will remain as such, or it will not alter if there is no further change in the concentration of the reactant and product with the time. This stage is called as chemical equilibrium. So we can define this chemical equilibrium is that a stage of reversible reaction at which both the forward and backward reaction take place with equal rates without changing the composition of the system. That means if the rate of backward and forward reaction same means, it is not meaning by the reaction is stopped. That reaction is going on there. Only the rate of the reaction, forward and backward reaction will be same. So we can say that it is in a dynamic state. It is in a dynamic. It is not static, but it is dynamic in nature. And the system can be, this equilibrium state can be removed or can be altered by influencing some external factor, so that equilibrium state will change or altered, but this equilibrium, these external forces removed, they will try to attain this equilibrium very fastly. They are trying to occur in equilibrium state. And also one thing we have to notice is that one example you can see here, 2 moles of hydrogen iodide when heated in a closed vessel at 44 degrees Celsius, there will be an equilibrium mixture will attain. That means 2 mole of HI will give H2 and I2. So at equilibrium state, you can see that the concentration, these two HI will be 1.56 mole and H2 and I2 will be 0.22 mole and 0.22 mole. In the previous, first we told that equilibrium should attain from either direction. Means forward direction backward direction would chemical reaction proceed cheyanengil equilibrium attain cheyidirikanam. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ നോക്കാം എന്താണ് 2 മോൾ ഹൈഡ്രജൻ അയഡൈഡ് എടുത്തപ്പോൾ അതിന്റെ ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയം സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെയാണ്. ഇനി അതേപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മൾ 1 മോൾ ഓഫ് ഹൈഡ്രജനും 1 മോൾ ഓഫ് അയഡിനും എടുത്തിച്ച് റിയാക്ഷൻ നടത്തിയപ്പോൾ കിട്ടിയതിന്റെ ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയം നോക്ക്. അതിൽ 2HI എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 1.56 മോളാണ്, H2 I2ന്റെയും നോക്കാം 0.22 മോളാണ്, 0.22 മോളാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങനെയായിരിക്കണം ഒരു റിവേഴ്സിബിൾ റിയാക്ഷൻ. So, നമുക്ക് ഇതൊക്കെ വെച്ചിട്ട് ഇതിന്റെ characteristics നമുക്ക് പറയാം. It is a dynamic in nature. Since it is a state at which two opposing reactions, namely the backward and forward direction, take place simultaneously with equal rates. Okay. It represents a condition in which there is no apparent change in the composition or other observable properties of the system with time. If disturbed slightly by some external factor, it readjusts with changing the condition and returns spontaneously to the original state when the disturbing force is removed. And it can be attained from either side provided the amounts of the reactions are properly chosen. It represents a stage at which free energy change for the reaction is 0. Should be noted that in a equilibrium state, the free energy change of the reaction will be 0. And its position is not altered or affected by the presence of catalyst. The catalyst will affect only the rate will increase. That means the rate of forward reaction or backward reaction will increase spontaneously, means according to that catalyst, and will remain the equilibrium. Equilibrium attain ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ടൈം മാറുമെന്ന് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. പക്ഷെ ആ ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയം സ്റ്റേറ്റിനെ നമുക്ക് അവിടെ ഒരിക്കലും ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല, കാറ്റലിസ്റ്റിന് പറ്റില്ല എന്നതാണ് കാര്യം. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഇസ് ദ ലോ ഓഫ് മാസ് ആക്ഷൻ. അത് പറയാൻ തുടങ്ങിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പെട്ടെന്ന് തീരില്ല, അതുകൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് ഇനി അത് അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ്സിൽ എടുക്കാം. ലോ ഓഫ് മാസ് ആക്ഷനും ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയം കോൺസ്റ്റൻറ്റും അത് നെക്സ്റ്റ് വീഡിയോയിൽ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പോൾ ഇതിൽ വളരെ ചെറിയ കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ള എന്താണ് കെമിക്കൽ ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയം, എന്താണ് അതിൽ കെമിക്കൽ ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയം ആണ് നമ്മൾ പഠിക്കുന്നത്. അതിൽ ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയം എന്താണ് മീൻ ബൈ കെമിക്കൽ ഇക്വിലിബ്രിയം, അതിൻ്റെ ക്യാരക്ടറിസ്റ്റിക്സ് എന്താണെന്നുള്ള ഫണ്ടമെന്റൽസ് ആയി നിങ്ങൾ ചെറുപ്പം മുതൽ പഠിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്ന വെറും ഫണ്ടമെന്റൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യം മാത്രമേ ഇവിടെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വീഡിയോസിൽ നമുക്ക് കൂടുതൽ പോവാം. ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു.